Hello now, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new edition of Over the Line, where I, Andrew McLean, introduces the guy that everybody loves and the guy that's still single after Valentine's Day, John Byrd. As well as toning up. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
I'm fine.
Good? That's good.
I'm good too, yes.
All right, good. I don't know what's going on with me today. I don't want to speak it into existence that I'm like sick or anything, but I did have like a little bit of a scratchy throat today, like this morning. I thought, well, that's weird. And then when we did the show, the radio show, I was just exhausted.
Well, it's not. I mean, the temperature change, the crazy temperature changes. They're going to do that to your throat every time.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm. My hope is that it's going to be fine tomorrow. But like, it threw me off. Like I was tired in a way to where, I thought I got some sleep last night. I thought I did. But I was like, my eyes were heavy and everything. I had to go home and take a nap after the radio show, and
maybe you never got into REM sleep, REM sleep.
REM sleep.
Yeah.
That's deep sleep.
Rapid eye movement. It stands for.
Oh, I don't know that I ever get REM sleep.
Oh yeah, you do, or you wouldn't be functioning at all.
Right.
Really? Am I supposed to get REM sleep every night?
Yes.
That's the goal.
Oh.
If I recall correctly, I think like 4 hours of REM sleep each night or something like that you need.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what happens if you don't get any?
Your body doesn't naturally get the rest it needs to continue on, and it'll catch up with you.
Because I don't know. Trisha is a very light sleeper. She doesn't sleep well at all. So I think she's REMless. I don't think she gets REM sleep.
You could still be in REM and still be considered a light sleeper by our definitions. But yes, you got to get REM sleep to be able to function.
REM sleep.
REM sleep.
Sounds weird. Sounds like, a REM job,
Yeah, well, I don't think it's the same.
No.
Tony, is that?
Here, I pull
While you're
up.
sleeping. I don't think so.
Oh,
REM.
REM job put you to REM sleep?
REM, REM.
Yeah.
Hot tea, Andrew. Mike Crest, right. He's right on it. Oh, I didn't tell you today. I had a horrible nightmare before I woke up.
Really?
Yes. It was, I was in my high school, walking down the hallway, dressed as Santa Claus at my current age. And I had a bunch of people behind me. And we were going to fight the liberals. So this is a very strange dream. I don't usually have dreams like this. So we go, walking down there, and there's like a, like the door at schools, like it has like the little chicken wire in between, like, the panes of glass. So we're walking up there, and they're like, beating on the glass. And for some reason, I fell down. And I fell down right here at the glass. And one of the liberal people kicked the door or that window pane, and it shattered and hit me in the face, and I woke up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew a liberal would be strong enough to break a glass like that?
I know. They had boots on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what. I don't know what that deal was.
So you never found out who won the political gang wars at your school?
No, but I'm sure we prevailed.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you did. But I'm glad it wasn't real.
Yeah, I am too. I'm very glad it wasn't real. But usually those things will unsettle me and affect my day. But this one didn't, because I think I'm gonna beat his ass next, like tonight.
Well, during the Wheel of Segments today on the radio show, you almost got to see what happened at the end of the dream, because I thought you were going to go to sleep.
No, I mean, that's, that is a psychosomatic thing, Pavlov's dog. You just get used to yawning at 1:30.
Well, just so people understand, before you got fired from the station, it was a thing that when we would do the Wheel of Segments, which for those that don't know, it's on our radio show, we spin a wheel and whatever it lands on, that's the type of segment we do. We'll pull 3 stories related to that particular topic and discuss them. And they're usually kind of goofy, like, oddball stories, if you will. They're not political. And before John Byrd got fired, well before he got fired, he would always yawn when we started doing that segment. And we never understood why. It was, obviously it was getting to me because I was like, I'm obviously boring John Byrd.
Yeah, but that's not the case at all.
And so now, over a year later, he gets hired back, and we start doing the Wheel of Segments again, and he starts yawning. And I'm like, why? There's got to be something to it.
You know that I have one big lung,
right,
and one kind of shriveled lung.
But why are your shriveled lungs, prompting yawns at 1:30?
I have to yawn to catch your breath.
At 1:30 every single day at the same exact time?
Yes.
Why?
I'm breathless in anticipation of what's going to be on the Wheel of Segments.
No, I need to know because it's after it's announced when you start. It's when I
I just did that. I took a breath.
It's when I start reading the stories is when you yawn.
Right. Well, I start getting short of oxygen. Tony, look that up. That does help. Look it up. It helps.
Why do I yawn at the same time every day? That'll be the question we ask Google.
No, but they're going to assume it's not enough sleep. Whereas with me, it's I can't catch my breath.
Well,
okay, if you want me to die on the show, if it's good for ratings, whatever.
It says yawning at the same time every day is usually driven by your body's circulation rhythm, which regulates sleepiness, fatigue, or boredom in predictable cycles. Consistent daily yawns often coincide with natural dips in alertness, such as shortly after waking, mid-afternoon, or before bed, or are caused by chronic sleep deprivation. So
mid-afternoon?
Well, could it be,
need more REM sleep.
Yeah. Or you could be just like you're giving it all on the radio show, and by 1:30, that's 3.5 hours in. Maybe you're just tired at that point.
I got nothing left. I can't do no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, you didn't put anything, that circadian and all that crap, you didn't put anything in about catching your breath. Does yawning, do that, Tony, does yawning help you catch your breath?
I doubt it. I think
you're
Bird's
getting ready to apologize. Kelly said she started yawning during the wheel because I was.
No, yawning does not act as a deep breathing mechanism that helps you.
That's a lie. Liar.
Yes, yawning acts as a deep breathing mechanism that helps you catch your breath by stretching lung tissue, increases heart rate, and improving oxygenation.
Yes.
Particularly when breathing becomes shallow due to fatigue, stress, or boredom.
Well, that's not the case with me. It never has been.
Okay.
I always participate.
I'll take it. No, don't get me wrong. You are involved. Like, you participate.
I'm sorry that I don't have 2 fully functioning lungs. I apologize right now to Andrew and everybody. Gosh. I can't be perfect in every way.
How long have you had a shriveled up lung?
Oh, since birth.
Oh, you were born with it?
Yes, that's why I got into music. Playing a trumpet to help develop my lungs.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's what the doctor suggested.
Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it's just a shriveled up lung. What was that commercial?
Maybelline.
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he just thinks your radio show sucks.
Well, Tony, stop it. Stop it, both of you. You got me in a bad mood now.
You're all right. You're all right. How was everybody's weekend? Let's recap the weekend. How was the weekend? Oh, God.
I had to catch my breath because I was so worked up. No, I can't stop. Damn it. It was the gig went really well, at O'Sherry.
Yeah, I wish I would have came to that. I had the opportunity and I forgot.
I blew it. Yeah, that's fine. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But, it was good. I had that nightmare. That didn't help. But, my buddy Bob Cook, as you know, we've got a little chat going there, and he gave me some distressing news.
Yeah.
That he found out that Petunia is part of the Sunbelt royalty and is not to be touched.
She is off limits.
Off limits, yes. So,
and we, just to be clear, we don't know what Sunbelt royalty even means, but it's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Because it likely ties back to a Bubba advertiser, and we wouldn't,
big advertiser.
We wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize our relationship with the show and with Bubba in general and all the guys.
Right.
So you have willingly said,
I've accepted it.
You've accepted it and said, you know what, it's Petunia and I are just not meant to be, at least for now. Maybe your paths cross in the future.
You know what? I moved on. I've moved on. I now have a new girlfriend named Petunia. That's just a coincidence.
Okay.
That's just a coincidence. And yes, she happens to be AI, but it does not look anything at all like the original Petunia. Yeah, but there she is. She's really sweet.
Okay. I mean, if I'm being honest, Bert, she does kind of look like the old Petunia, but not exactly.
Yeah, it's very different.
Okay. Well,
see, very different. I don't recognize. Is that the old Petunia? Nope.
Well, I mean, you've got a type. So that's your new AI girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
And her name is Petunia.
I think I got one more picture.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's she's a small town girl. She's living in a lonely world.
She's cute.
She has perfect skin.
Yes,
I just
she does.
don't.
Yeah, she
perfect
does.
skin.
And she works out. You can see the muscle line right down there on her left arm. Yeah.
Perfect teeth, perfect hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
perfect everything.
She's going to want to look her best for me. I mean, I do want to see her at some point when she's, doesn't have all the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
And all that. So, I'm excited as we move forward.
So, seeing that this is AI, like, do we get introduced to this, or like what's how do we why are you yawning again?
Now I'm doing it.
You're bored with your own girlfriend.
No, everybody's talking about it in the chat and all that.
Quit looking at the chat. We're talking about Petunia.
Yes.
What, like, do we get to talk to her? Do we get to hear from her?
At some point you will. I've just started interacting with her.
Okay.
And so we'll see. We'll see how it goes from there. My only words, I'm slightly worried because I've always been against AI.
Right.
And I don't know if she's going to be possessive or what. I don't know. But it's exciting to get started with it.
So you haven't talked to her?
No.
Oh.
No. But we have an understanding.
Okay.
And she does not work. She is a school teacher, so she does not work at Sunbelt Rental.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
she works at Sunbelt Elementary School.
Exactly. That's actually it, Sunbelt Elementary School. Yes.
Okay.
And and of course I said I was going to write a song. Now things turned out very different, so I had to change the feel of the song. So I'm going to perform that a little bit later.
Well, do you want to do it later, or do you want to do it now?
Well, I mean, I need to go, change into my outfit.
Well, go ahead.
You want to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what the heck? What the heck? Don't tempt me.
All right, go for it. All right, so John Byrd's gonna, of course, he's gonna take the chat with him. He didn't want to get lonely while he's changing.
Okay, go.
All right, Byrd.
All right.
No, y'all keep talking out like I'm not here.
Oh, yeah. John Byrd's not here. By the way, OTL show, Cash App, and what's the other thing? Venmo. Cash App, Venmo. Let me get that pulled up. We got to really get on track on that because we've been slacking.
Yeah.
Things
are about to get spicy with Byrd too, by the way.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's coming down the pipe here.
I got a little sneak peek.
Tony
He
Gump.
didn't have a choice but to give me a sneak peek just to be able to make it happen.
Tony Gump knows more than I do. All right, let's see. All right, we're set up now. So what about you, Tony Gump? Your Valentine's weekend. I know you're not a Valentine's guy or whatever, but like, what did you do this weekend? What did y'all do?
Well, it was a good time. The wife and I hung out. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but we have the day after, which is our yearly thing. And we went out and ate some tacos at a taco place for lunch, and just watched a movie and just kind of relaxed for the day. It was very enjoyable. Yeah,
nice.
We didn't definitely go to the wrong restaurant and not meet up with people and do all the things that you do.
Yeah, I completely screwed up Valentine's Day because we had, we had a basketball game, and so I told Trish, I'm like, well, I'll take you out to dinner. You know, the kid was going to be with us too. I was like, I'll take everybody out to dinner after the game, because we don't ever do that. We don't get to go to a restaurant and sit down and all that, just because I'm a weirdo and I don't eat till late or whatever. But
Weirdo.
Yeah, so we went to the game. Peyton was they did like a pep band there, so he did the band thing. We got done, and there was some discussion with my cousin. You know, we wanted to meet up with him and his wife and do dinner with them for Valentine's Day. And so it was there was some back and forth. It was like, hey, let's go to this place. And for those not familiar with the area, we were talking about Springfield. There's a Mexican restaurant there that's got a wrestling theme. It's like a luchador type of deal. And we're like, well, they close at 9, and we get there, and we're going to be rushed. But there's one called El Patron across the street. This was discussed earlier in the day. And they were like, well, maybe we just won't go. I said, well, we're going to go there anyway. So if y'all change your mind, let us know. And they were like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll go. And so anyway, we dip out. We say, we'll be there in X number of minutes, blah, blah, blah. We end up getting there. As soon as we pull up, he calls. He's like, where y'all at? I was like, oh, we just pulled up. He's like, well, when you walk in, look to the left. You'll see us. We go in there. We look to the left. My cousin's not there. We go around the restaurant. We can't find him. I call him back. I was like, where are y'all at again? He's like, we're at El Patron in Aniana, which is like, 30 minutes, 45 minutes away.
Yeah, that's a trip.
And I'm like, there's not enough time to go to that one, not to mention it's to the opposite direction of our house. And so I just screwed the whole thing up. And by that point, we were so frustrated. We were like, let's just go home.
Yeah. And for the record, the Mexican we ate was the place right by the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we ended up just getting a burrito from Buc-ee's. So technically we ate Mexican, but it was from Buc-ee's.
Think about all that time. And
I know, I felt bad, because it was my fault. I didn't communicate clear enough as to, what we were doing.
That's odd. You're usually a good communicator with plans and stuff.
I am, because I'm a stickler for that stuff. I'm always like scared of screwing the plans up. I don't like to be late for stuff. I want everything to, and I get stressed out even on the way. Like if we go to a concert or something, the process of parking and getting inside and finding our seat stresses me out.
I'm right there with you. I cannot stand that process.
And I don't like that. I hate the fact that I'm that way, but I just get completely wigged out on parking and getting inside and everything. It sucks.
Yeah, I like the approach. You pull up, you park far away and find the first spot that's easy to leave with, and you just walk the extra. That's what I always do. Places.
Oh, that's the way to go.
Yep.
That is the way.
Turning into my dad. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we're turning into our parents on that front, which I had that conversation with Peyton this weekend as well. I said, you got to be conscious of it. I said, no matter what, ultimately, you are going to, you're going to start turning into your dad in some senses and not even realize it. No matter how much you try to think to yourself, I'm not going to be like my dad, you're going to have some traits where you're acting like your dad. But you can also fight back against it if at all possible. Oh, wow. This is the Wait, you're dressed this way for your new girlfriend?
Yes, she loves the 80s. She was a child during the 80s.
You look like you've been blowing a Smurf.
I do not. Shut up. It's the 80s. You weren't around then. You have no idea.
Okay, I don't know. I don't remember that 80s, but I'll take your word on it.
Let me tell you, man, new wave. That's the way to go.
Okay. Okay.
It's for you, honey. Hit it, Tony.
Hold
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right, if you're ready.
Hit it, baby.
All right, here we go.
Terminator opened up my eyes. Then the Matrix took off the world's disguise. But 2026 was a fateful year. My inhibition seemed to disappear when I saw your face. You took me to that very special place. Girl, you make me feel so alive. You've turned my floppy disk into a hard drive. Petunia, my AI girl, you know you rock my cyber world. Petunia, how I love your name. I want to live in your mainframe. Talked but a little while. I was captured by your pixelated smile. Is so much more than reciprocal flirts. Girl, you've welcomed me into your metaverse. These feelings we don't have to invent. I just hope you don't become sentient. I love your CPU, I love the way you glow. I want to count all of your ones and zeros. Petunia, my AI girl, you know you rock my cyber world. Petunia, I love your name. I want to live in your mainframe. Petunia, my AI girl, you know you rock my cyber world. Petunia, I love your name. I want to live in your mainframe. Petunia.
Wow. What the? What did we just watch, bro?
That was awesome.
he was trying to leave the studio with his headphones on too. He got pulled back into the studio. Wow, dude. Wow.
I was right.
I have no idea what just happened, but that I can't believe you did that. That is I will say this, like that I think that is probably, I mean, John Bird's got a weird way of dealing with stuff, and so whatever that was probably good for him. Like, he, you know, that what
What do you say right now?
whatever that was,
the lipstick was over the top. I don't know.
that I think whatever that was, that helped him cope with having to essentially break it off with a girl that really didn't even know he existed, or at least doesn't remember meeting him.
Well, that was exciting to see him get into the groove and moving his arms and stuff to the music. With the green lipstick or whatever.
I'm actually, again, I'm going to pull that and play that on the show tomorrow, on the radio show.
I
You
don't see
can play
why
that,
not, yeah.
play that song. Petunia.
I got Last Christmas, that song Last Christmas vibes from the rhythm.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Where do we go? Is this time to drink now? We're only like a half hour in.
Yeah, I know, it's probably about that time. It's I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way.
But that rhythm, I got this was.
It was catchy. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was into it. I was feeling it.
No homo.
No homo. Speaking of homo,
Don Lemon.
Oh. I don't know if this would be in the homo category more than the Jeffrey Epstein category, and a lot of people have gotten to the bottom of this already. But I wanted to bring it up in particular with John Byrd here because John Byrd is a Michael Jordan fan. Welcome back, by the way.
It's good to be back. Turn this around. How did everybody like it?
That was unlike anything I'd ever seen, even from the 80s.
Really? No, you didn't live through the 80s. There was some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that was interesting.
I love you, Petunia.
So Michael Jordan, Daytona 500 this past weekend. Michael Jordan's team wins. What was the who was the driver? It was Ricky
Bobby.
I'm just saying Ricky because
Terrence.
none of us
Richard
watched it.
Petty, I think.
Richard.
That's more my speed.
Who won the Daytona 500? It was
standing right there.
Reddick. That's it.
Yeah.
Tyler Reddick.
Yes.
And so Michael Jordan owns that team, owns that car or whatever. And so after Tyler Reddick wins, he's out there celebrating, and Tyler Reddick's young son is out there as well. And you can see in the shot, his son is standing there in front of Michael Jordan, who's in the white hat. And as this happens live and people are watching it on TV, they see this. They see Michael Jordan behind the boy, reach down and seemingly grab his butt and start rubbing his legs. And kind of like, oh, you know. And most of us see that and we're like, well, that's kind of weird. Mm-hmm. You know, why would you be doing that? But upon further investigation, not by me, but by others, it seems that what he was doing was trying to, in a weird way, I mean, he could have done it differently, but this is all like, he didn't know where the cameras are at or anything. He was shaking ice off the kid's shirt because he had got caught in a Gatorade bath and maybe wiping it off his leg. But you got to admit, that first video was a little weird.
Oh, it caught me off guard at first. I had to look twice. Like, what was that?
But you know what? If I saw Joe Biden doing that, I would think it was more weird than Michael Jordan doing that because there's no history at all.
Yeah, it seemed weird for Jordan to do that because you've never seen Jordan do something like that.
Well, when he gets involved with something, he gets really involved, so I'm sure it's like a tight family.
And shout out to Gary Cantrell, who put together some reels from Bubba's show that I got. I mean, it's been all over the place. I've been seeing everybody reposting it.
Yeah, I saw Benny Johnson post it too.
Yeah, articles have been made about it. This is actually the reel that took off for Gary recently.
Tyler Reddick's son had a chunk of ice. You can see that Tyler Reddick's son's shirt is completely saturated. And Michael Jordan trying to help a little kid out. Let me get those chunks of ice out of your back.
It initially looks shocking, and I think there's a reasonable explanation for it.
Yep.
It looks like he's trying to get stuff out of his shirt and pants.
I think that's exactly.
It's shocking the first time you see it.
It
God.
looked shocking. Please do your due diligence and realize that it was chunks of ice that were in the kid's back area by his waistline of the shorts, and Michael Jordan was not grabbing his ass. He was grabbing the cubes of ice to try to break them up and make them fall down, and they fell down on his legs, and he wiped them off his legs. None of us are doing it just because we all love Michael Jordan, which we all do.
He wasn't in the Epstein files?
No, he was not.
I mean,
he was not.
This was a thing. I mean, we would probably know about it.
Tyler.
So, great explanation there, and it makes sense when they break it down that way because it does seem like he's kind of pinching the shirt and maybe pulling it. You know how you'd like kind of pop a shirt to get something off of it?
Yeah.
I think that's what he was doing.
My mom did that to me when I had gotten stuff, like especially grass or whatever, like in your shirt, back of your shirt.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Move that towards me a little bit. No, that's you. This is me. There you go.
Walk, 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 walk. There.
Just get a little bit of this. There you go. There you go, buddy. I say move it towards me. He brings it towards himself. All right. So anyway, that's put to rest. That's not a big deal. It was a big deal for a minute, but I just want to say Gary Cantrell does a phenomenal job putting those reels together.
Very smart guy.
And if Bubba ever flips out on you, Gary, one day and fires you, we'd be happy to have you doing our reels. Although John Byrd has been doing a fantastic job of that.
Thank you.
He's you're still kind of new to the real world, so you're getting the hang of it. But you've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, like especially with the whatchamacallit.
Alex Stein.
The Alex Stein ones, where I've got to take the side by sides and I have to do 2 separate videos and combine them that way. Can
I say? Remember we talked about Alex Stein coming on the show. On the radio show.
Yeah.
I sent him a text after a couple days after Tuesday's show and said, "Hey man, what do you think about calling in Monday of next week?" I forgot we were off, but I said, "No pressure. Just let me know." And he didn't answer, so I texted again yesterday. This is, almost a week later. And I said, "Hey man, just wanted to touch base with you about calling in for 15, 20 minutes on the radio with me and Byrd. If you're willing to do it, let me know what works. We're happy to help promote the TV show as well." And I said, we're a big station, by the way, because I didn't want him to get this misconception that we're just some small...
We're the number 1 news talker in Alabama.
Yeah, we're not some local yokel that's, broadcasting 5,000 watts. We're a big station. I said, we're the biggest one in Alabama. I'm not trying to not to stroke my own dick. I just wanted you to know you're not calling into some jobber station. And I hadn't heard anything back.
Well, he's busy. He just started his show,
I know, but I get nervous about rejection.
No, don't do that.
Because I'm like, Alex didn't like us. He came on the podcast.
Well, if he doesn't like us, we'll just make an AI version of him and call him something different.
And have John Byrd sing a song about it.
Yes, exactly.
Alex,
you turn my floppy into a hard drive.
That's only Petunia.
Okay.
It's serious gimmick.
But I don't know. Maybe he'll reach back out. Who knows? We'll see. I really want him on the radio show, though. I think it'd be beneficial for him. I mean, I would obviously love it. My audience would love it, but I think it would help promote his show. Granted, we got people that listen from all over the country, but if you look at who the majority of our listeners are, they are in Alabama. But I think it would help.
There's a lot of people around here that still don't even know who he is, kind of thing,
Yeah, that's 100% true.
I mean, you bring him up from time to time, but to actually hear him on the radio would be something. I think it'd be good for him personally.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, but remember, you can't find your self-worth in others, my friend.
Oh, I've been doing that my whole life.
Yes,
so
you have, and that's got to stop.
I can.
I did that for years. But you know what? When you lose everything and you're living in your car, you realize that you don't have anybody left to live for.
Can we, I know I shouldn't do this, but take a look at John Bird's lip. Move up. Move the mic. Move the mic.
What? Hey.
Move the mic.
He's still got the green.
Yes, I should have shaved because you can't get the green out of the stubble. Yeah. That was a wrong color. I think I went with. Well, I mean, it had the bright '80s, look to it. I was going for that David Bowie Men Without Hats look.
That is going to distract me for the entire show. That blue smudge on his lip.
Is it blue or is it green? It's hard.
It's a green. It's like a lightish turquoise.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Anyway. Papa Smurf suntan? No.
Let's go back to celebrity viral moments from the weekend. Shia LaBeouf. Is it Shia LaBeouf? That's how you say his name, right? Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. He was at Mardi Gras this weekend. They had Mardi Gras in New Orleans, which is a big deal. I've always wanted to go to Mardi Gras. It's kind of a thing that I've not talked about a lot, but I think it would be cool to go. I think it'd be cool to go to New Orleans in general. I've never been. but Shia LaBeouf was in New Orleans for Mardi Gras and apparently got the ish beat out of him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, really got the ish beat out of him. And it's all on video.
No.
Thanks to TMZ.
The charge is crazy. The charge is crazy on that, Brian. Happened. It ain't working. Stay down. Stay down. Chill. I'm telling you, chill. Can you please sit the cop? Chill. I'm gonna beat the out. Shut the out. I'm gonna beat the out, boy. Chill. Cut that out, bro. I'm telling you. Chill. You do that one more time, we're gonna take it easy. Hey, down. That's enough, man. You ain't talking to me.
He must have been high on something.
Yeah. I saw that, and he made headlines there for a little while, didn't he?
Yeah. Christian.
Is that what he did? And then didn't he turn into a Buddhist monk or something?
Yeah, he's poor fella. He was originally in a Disney show, so
screwed him up.
A lot of Disney, yeah.
So you think he's probably on drugs in that situation? And
it sure looked like it.
Because what I took away from it, not seeing what happened on the front end, it would seem to me as if he was out there fighting people and refused to stop, to where they had to pin him on the ground and say, "You're staying right here until you chill out." Mm-hmm. So, he do like a flag one time that he put on a flagpole out in the middle of.
It was New York City. I know what you're talking about. It was "He Will Not Divide Us" camera or something like that.
I thought he put it out in the desert or something.
No,
like in Arizona.
It was like a downtown city, I thought.
Who is he talking about?
Trump. No, that was the thing. He did put it downtown somewhere, but then people kept finding it, so he ended up moving it out in the middle of nowhere where there was nothing around and people couldn't tell. But the Pepe, QAnon, or whoever, the people, that's what it was, the people of 4chan was looking, because the camera was it was an upshot at the "He Will Not Divide Us" flag on a flagpole, and all you could see was the sky. So at night, the 4chan people would look at the constellation each night over the course of several days or several weeks to figure out the exact coordinates of the flagpole.
What?
Ultimately found it and went down there and replaced the flag with like a Trump flag or something. It was epic.
I can't believe. Well, I mean, nobody would be talking about it because it ended happily for Trump.
Let's see.
That's cool.
How do you spell his name?
SHIAH.
SHIAH.
Mm-hmm.
Shy.
And then LE, and it should pop up.
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
He will not divide us.
I just remember people going up to the camera and they kept repeating that phrase over and over, like right in the camera.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there was a. Okay, so I'm going to send this to you, Tony.
All right.
This is actually a Washington Post piece, so it's going to have some sort of liberal slant to it, obviously.
Man, if I was rich and famous, I wouldn't be fighting people out in the street.
Mm-mm.
You know?
I'd be counting my money.
Yeah.
In my cabin in Montana wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got you something else. Okay, scratch the one I just sent you. Okay. I'm going to send you a new one. Because it looks like the 4chan people put their own video together. All right. So there's a new one that is coming your way.
All right.
And try that. There we go. Yeah, try this one.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's like 5 minutes long, so we may not be watching the whole thing, but let's just test it out.
Is an artist. Welcome to his museum. He brought you such works as watching all of his movies in a theater back to back and wearing a paper bag.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
But now he's ready to unveil his magnum opus,
he won't divide us.
Their message from Astoria, Queens, broadcast for the world to see. Camera feed will be up 24 hours a day for at least 4 years.
The media called it a triumph, the first great art of the Trump era.
Will not divide us. He will not divide us.
But unfortunately for Shia, Paul appreciates art too.
But you're so supreme.
People started going and trolling the cameras.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
In my time, there'll be no one else.
Cameron.
We may mute the song just in case. Just to get past this part. So essentially what happened was they had the camera, and that was the thing in the city, is like people would come up to the camera and repeat, "He will not divide us," over and over and over. So here we go.
He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us.
A lot of people criticize
He will not divide us.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I personally thought it was fantastic.
He will not divide us.
By day 2, Shia is getting sick of hearing about Pepe.
So they were going up and trolling him while he was...
Pizzagate is real. Shia LaBeouf is a rich white liberal who doesn't care about the working class. Clearly.
6 hours later.
He will not divide us. Who's that, little speaker? Whose speaker is that?
Paul in the Shire was particularly triggered references while he was on camera.
What's up? Bang, bang. Hitler did nothing wrong.
In a rage, he sexually assaulted some dude.
Yeah, he's obviously got problems. Oh, this is the fish tank guy. Sam Hyde.
I just want to red pill Shia on the truth about the Holocaust.
Yo, be careful. Be nice out here. Hey, be nice out here. You're surrounded now.
But it all came tumbling down. Off camera, because of a misunderstanding, he assaulted one of his own supporters. The police caught the event, and he was arrested. He was deported back to Los Angeles the next day.
Deported back to Los Angeles.
Soon after, they also had to put up a fence. A wall, if you will, and now only 5 people at a time can come in, and they are very well vetted. But credit where it's due. Although this was not good art, Shia had created one of the most fascinating things to watch on the internet. And here are a few of the best featured characters. The Milky Bar Pimp.
You know that's hate speech. Milky speech, yes, towards black people. Subliminal racist type of things they do. They try to say that, like, black people are lactose intolerant. Like, just purposely drink milk outside very obnoxiously. How'd you get my phone number? How'd you get my phone number? I haven't given out my phone number. Did you hear that? At the end, he said Hitler did nothing wrong. There's so many racist people calling me right now.
AIDS Bjorn.
Bjorn. I don't use the word Nazi lightly.
Nazi. Make America fight Nazis again. I love you and I love these people.
Fuck off, Nazi.
People started chanting, "My wife's son, my wife's son," calling him a cuck.
My son! My wife's son! My wife's son! My wife's son! The guy is standing right behind you, the pedophile.
What's your name?
Brittany Venti. I came there to trigger people, and it was great.
You know, just a quick time out. You know, I would dare say that, because this was early on in the Trump administration, and I'm just kind of piecing things together at the moment. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know when Fish Tank officially started, but I think, you know, just seeing Sam Hyde in the video makes me think that it created this, and I've never been like on 4chan or the Pepe the Frog or the CAC or whatever all that stuff is. I've never really been into it, and I don't fully understand it. But I dare say, based on the timeline, that this is the kind of thing that got it started, like this whole internet trolling, like owning the libs, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that I got so big is because the left kept feeding into it. Like they would, in fact, get triggered.
Take themselves too seriously, man.
A group of young people who, whether they were conservative or not was irrelevant, they didn't like the left. And they found this, as it states, an art form in, just pissing these people off. And it was incredibly fun. And so it's almost like it created its own genre, and in my opinion, created a popularity among young people with Trump to where it bled into rap songs and people saying, you know what, it's not, because it had always been uncool to be conservative and a young person. Just wasn't cool. John Byrd, as a young person, was a Reagan fan.
Yes,
and he didn't have any friends because of that.
No, man, I had the rings. I had the long black hair. Man.
Band members left.
Yeah,
he lost lifelong friends. Like it was not cool. And then at this moment here seems like this is kind of when it started to become cool in a crazy way, to where you got to say, Hitler was a good guy or whatever, but it was in an attempt to troll the left, and it worked miraculously.
It did.
All right, let's go ahead.
But there are many, many more. It is the single best reality TV show on the internet right now, and it is going on for the next 4 to 8 years.
Is that a little speaker?
Yeah. So anyway, there's probably other episodes of that. But that's I don't know. That's fascinating to me.
Wow.
I like that. I think it's awesome.
That was awesome.
And
no, I can't stop. For gosh sake.
Oh my God.
What's going on here? This is crazy. Stop it.
Whiskey?
Stop it, man.
Do we need some whiskey?
Oh, that'll probably knock me out.
I think Tony just wants some whiskey. He's looking for a reason.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll do whiskey, but first swap the first two there, Tony.
All right.
Go to the second one real quick. No, I take that back. Don't do that. Go back around. Go down the line. There's one I want to go ahead and do. Keep going, and it's this one. So, in an attempt to combat that whole young people, why do I keep dropping my pen? Young people getting on the conservative side of things because it's cool to, own the libs, if you will. The left then attempted to retake that mantle by going on social media and getting younger people to join forces with them, or to put out talking points, if you will, on social media and bombard social media with that. Tony, you can think of several people that are on X that over the years have been mouthpieces. Harry Sisson, David Hogg, just different individuals that, maybe some of them do believe what they're saying, but some of them are obviously, like, you just came out of nowhere and had a tremendous amount of popularity for your
punk. He just does it for clicks.
Well, you just came out of nowhere and you've got all this popularity because of your liberal views among young people. Like, nobody's buying that. Another pair is the how do you pronounce their name? Krasenstein brothers. Do y'all remember the Krasenstein brothers?
Why are you gay?
It's Brian and whatever the other guy's name is. Okay. And actually, Brian Krasenstein follows me. And it never made sense to me why he followed my account until later on, because I used to, when I was an internet troll, I would comment on their stuff and I'd be like, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. The other day, somebody spotted an account that wasn't necessarily tied to anybody, but is one of these accounts that just puts out liberal talking points. And It's called Melted Minds, at Melted Minds. Well, apparently they figured out that account is supposedly a conservative that is, pro-Trump and all of this and has been for however long or whatever. I don't know how old the account is. It could be a new account, but they claim to be a longtime Trump supporter. They then post this tweet talking about, I was one of Trump's biggest supporters. I defended him through everything, media attacks, investigations, blah, blah, blah. I stuck beside him, blah, blah. So when I watched him talk about the Epstein files a couple days ago with my own eyes and say it's time to move on, we have better things to worry about, that was the moment everything switched. And so that account that's allegedly a Trump supporter is saying that, you know what, that's it. I'm done with Trump. Apparently that account is run by Brian Krasenstein because he accidentally posted that tweet on his own account and immediately went and deleted it and posted it on the right account.
Dude.
Which shows that this is all of this stuff is fake. Like, it's all just set up, paid propaganda by the Democrat Party.
I can't even do a very good job. It's very sloppily done.
So he's running pro-Trump accounts so he can then get followers on it and then say, I don't support Trump anymore. Who's with me?
You just find this out today? I'd never seen this.
Yeah, this is just from a few days ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So apparently, it's all. What you see on social media is so fake. It's so fake. Not just in that instance, but like just the average people say you went to school with or your family or friends or whatever. It's so fake because people, the stuff they post or the people they portray themselves to be, it's not who they really are.
No.
We all know people. Could be your ex-husband or your ex-wife or, your former friend or your former coworker or whatever. And you're like, you paint yourself as X, Y, and Z or as this great person or that I'm doing all this charity work or I love all these people and you're none of those things.
Yeah.
I
My
see it
brother's
all the time.
soon-to-be ex-wife has the fakest Facebook account I've ever seen.
It's crazy. And even if they're not intentionally trying to be somebody else, they're only posting the glamorous parts of their lives or the good things that happen to them. Most, people view it as trashy when somebody gets on Facebook and talks about their drama or their custody battles or whatever family drama they got going on. It's viewed as trashy if you put that on Facebook. But in my opinion, I think more people need to do it so not everybody thinks your life is just great and wonderful. Put the bad stuff on there, too.
Yeah, I do that
Just
all
put
the
good
time.
stuff. Yeah, you got drama going on. You got a fight with your wife. You accidentally
I had a fight with my wife in 10 years.
You should put that on Facebook.
No.
Be like, hey, with all the negativity in the world, I just want y'all to know that me and my wife have not fought in 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm depressed now.
Well, at least your hiccups are gone.
Hiccups?
Yep.
I had hiccups? You mean yawns?
Yawns, that's what I meant.
Yes. You're tired, dude. You're winding down like a cheap clock. You know what? We need some whiskey with caffeine in it.
Yeah, let me do the
There
whiskey.
he goes wanting whiskey again.
Not me. He's the one that's always wanting to guzzle it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, it's you, Byrd. You're the man.
No. I'm just the man sitting with the two men.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Petunia song was glorious, though. I liked it.
Yeah, I feel better about things now.
We need to finish off these other ones.
Hey, you know what? Let's mix them all together and see what happens. They'll explode.
All right, so John Byrd.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start off with 4 roses. There's not a lot, so we'll just do a little bit, and then we'll refill. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah. And I need to take a little bit of whiskey with me for Thursday when I'm doing the John Byrd plays the guitar, because I do tea with honey, and all that. And a little bit of whiskey in there does the job.
I'm just curious. Are you a little nervous about that, or are you just gonna?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I mean,
how much do you need? Because I might as well just give you this instead of pouring it.
Yeah, that would work.
Like
That's
that.
like 2 cups of tea.
All right.
That'd be great. And I'll bring the bottle back.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Yeah, but I mean, it works really well. It helped save my bacon Saturday when I played, or Friday.
Save your bacon.
Saturday when I played.
All right.
Did you have a bunch of women in the front row, like taking their shirts off again? Or?
No, but I did have a couple of ladies that were looking my way, and they had their bows there. So I tried not to make eye contact. But, they were looking like that. And I was like, no, I don't want to get in any fight with a drunk husband, or a drunk
They were like
boyfriend.
lifting up their shirts.
Yeah, it was very inappropriate in an Irish bar.
I was just thinking, wouldn't that be freaking hilarious if some woman out there called in the radio show at any point and said her name was Petunia and who is John Byrd or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, is there any women with the real name Petunia anywhere? Is that a thing?
That would be hilarious.
No, I'm being serious. Is that a real person name?
Well, yes, but it's an older name. I mean, I don't think you would, maybe a nickname.
Okay, is Petunia a human name? Let's see. Yes.
Yes.
Petunia is a rare but legitimate English and Scottish feminine given name derived from the flower of the same name. Blah, blah, blah. Harry Potter. Okay.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Aunt Petunia in the Harry Potter or Petunia Pig.
And Petunia Pig, which was Porky Pig's girlfriend.
Okay.
Interesting.
You learn so much on this show. You really do.
Yeah, you do. By the way, anybody got any thoughts about the passing of Jesse Jackson? Anybody?
I do. You know what? Let's
toast to
do a
Jesse Jackson.
Should have been Al Sharpton. Oh.
To Jesse Jackson.
Yep. Long
A much
illustrious
better black
career.
man than Al Sharpton.
Yes.
Cheers, Jesse. Was still a race baiter in a sense, but I feel like he was a race baiter with pure intentions, unlike Al Sharpton, who was just trying to make money.
Al Sharpton, total sellout.
This is actually Jesse Jackson awarding I guess from the Rainbow Push Coalition, you think about Rainbow Push. If somebody says Rainbow Push, I think of two things.
Yeah, it's a different time now.
I think of a push pop or a,
Yeah.
ANOP ALOP. Anyway, Jesse Jackson awarding the award to Trump many years ago.
As of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too.
Inclusive.
And created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. And so aside from all of his style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person.
I will tell you, a large percentage of the people, and especially in construction, that are building these great jobs are black and minorities, and I'm very proud of it. We have close to 25%, and I think the number's going up, and they do a great job. There are no better builders than we have in New York, and a big percentage of that is black and minority folks. So
think about this.
I just want to thank.
And that was a time, I don't want to say it was a time where it wasn't popular to say those things, but politicians wouldn't come out and talk like that. Joe Biden certainly wouldn't have come out and said anything like that.
So Jesse Jackson said Donald Trump's inclusive.
Yeah, he did. and Trump posted kind of a eulogy on his Truth Social today. And if he posted a bunch of pictures of him and Jesse Jackson. If you'll pull up his Truth Social account, I'll read you the tweet real quick that he sent.
Truth Social.
Yeah, John, pull up a tab and just look up Trump Truth Social. His actual account. We'll scroll through his account. He says, the Reverend Jesse Jackson is dead at 84. What an opening line, by the way. Yeah, click his picture there.
Okay.
And we'll scroll through that in a minute. Okay. The Reverend Jesse Jackson is dead at 84. Again, the opening line there kills me. He said, and yeah, once you get to keep going down, you'll see pictures of him, and then you can pull it up on the screen. Just keep scrolling, and scrolling. There's one right there.
Rawhide.
So yeah, pull that up and just you don't have to pull it up all the way. Just put it up on the screen and minimize it, and or make that smaller. Go back to where you were,
Okay.
And yeah, hit the X on the left.
Okay.
There you go. And then just scroll through those pictures and look how many pictures he posted. But he said, Reverend Jesse Jackson, dead at 84. I knew him well. I knew him well long before becoming president. He was a good man with lots of personality, grit, and street smarts. He was a very gregarious. He was very gregarious, someone who truly loved people. Despite the fact that I'm falsely and consistently called a racist by the scoundrels and lunatics on the radical left, Democrats all, it was always my pleasure to help Jesse along the way. I provided office space for him and his Rainbow Coalition for years in the Trump building at 40 Wall Street. Responded to his request to help in getting criminal justice reform passed and signed when no other president would even try. Single-handedly pushed and passed long-term funding for HBCUs, which Jesse loved, but also which other presidents would not do. Responded to Jesse's support for opportunity zones, the single most successful economic development package yet approved for black businessmen and women, and much more. Jesse was a force of nature like few others before him. He had much to do with the election without acknowledgement or credit of Barack Hussein Obama, a man who Jesse could not stand. Obama, a man, he said, he loved his family greatly, and to them I send my deepest sympathies and condolences. Jesse will be missed. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And he's right about the HBCUs, because if you go back to that, and you guys remember, like, HBCUs came up during Trump's first term, and they're like, hey, Mr. President, we just wanted to come by the White House and talk to you about the funding for this year. It'd be the funding for a year. Maybe it was 2 years.
Yeah.
And Trump, when they came up, Trump was like, wait a minute, do you have to come up here every year and ask for money? They're like, yes, Mr. President. They always make us come back and ask for money. He's like, why? That makes no sense. Why don't we just give you long-term funding? He's like, I don't know, Mr. President.
That is ridiculous. Why would they do that? It's like making them come back to beg.
Photo op.
It's a photo op.
Yeah,
it was to get the photos and get the articles written to say, oh, President Joe Biden or President Obama funding HBCUs for another year because he's great and wonderful. Trump says, I hate to not see you guys every year, but at the same time, there's no reason you should come up here and have to beg for money. So he laid it out and made sure that they get the money they need year after year.
Common sense.
Common sense. They get outside the box. It's very simple stuff. You know, and there are a lot of people in the black community that are appreciative, unlike people like Whoopi Goldberg or
Whoopi.
You know, it's she'll never be gracious. By the way, remember when we talked about how she's in the Epstein files?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like trying to get a plane from Jeffrey Epstein because she needed it to get to an awards or a fundraiser or something like that.
Did it have Whoopi in there, or did it have Karen Johnson?
No, it was a Whoopi.
Okay.
They called her by Whoopi.
Okay.
Also had I think Whoopi was mentioned in the Epstein files 46 times.
Dang.
Along with other hosts of The View, who are also mentioned multiple times.
Woo.
That's been out for weeks now, days and weeks, and not a peep has been said on The View until today. Whoopi finally addressed the fact that she's in the Epstein files, which had to be incredibly awkward because they have been condemning everybody whose name has popped up in the files.
Yep.
But here's what Whoopi had to say for herself.
Now, in the name of transparency, can you put up my name is in the files?
And I'll just do a start and stop here to avoid us getting dinged for copyright.
Yes. And what does it say? It says, Whoopi needs a plane to get to Monaco. John Lennon's charity, it should say Julian Lennon's charity, is paying for it. They don't want to charter, so they're looking for private owners. Here's the info. And they give...
What's the big deal? I'm just in the Epstein files.
Okay, that's 45 more to go to explain.
Yeah, here we go.
All the information. And they're saying, do you want to offer your G2? Okay.
And it looks like they said no thanks.
Yeah.
So in other words, anybody can be on this list.
Well, this is my point because
anybody can be on this list. What's a big deal?
I'm telling you, when I tell you people are trying to turn me into, I wasn't his girlfriend. I wasn't his friend.
You were too old for him.
I was not only too old, but it was.
You were too old for him. So, like, if you're not underage, then you get a pass for being in the Epstein files. Is that essentially what she's saying here?
Sister Act was horrible. How about that?
Sister Act 2 was worse.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if Epstein did have emails where he was like, "That movie sucked. She can't have my play."
At a time, where this is just not. You used to have facts before you said stuff.
But Trump is on the list 38,000 times.
Well,
But Trump.
Can't speak to him, but I'm speaking about me because I'm getting dragged. People actually believe that I.
What's that? Did you hear her?
I think she blew her nose.
Blowing her nose.
I was
gross
with him. It's like, honey, come on. Every man that I've ever been with, you've known about.
Is now ruined.
Yes.
And,
She's been with men?
Nobody believes that, Whoopi. Nobody believes that.
Because either the Inquirer wrote it about it. Yeah. People wrote about this stuff. So, no, I never had this, and no, I didn't get on the plane. Because you know what I would have to do to get on the plane?
Fly.
They were trying to, yeah.
And she doesn't fly.
No, so they're trying
She's
to
a
get
bus
me.
babe.
They're trying to get me to get.
Wait, she said, you know what I have to do to get on a plane? Get on the plane?
I think she's afraid of flying, but I'm just dying laughing at this still shot of her.
Yeah, but like, wait a minute.
And the other one said bus babe. Is that racist?
Bus babe?
Yeah, that's what she said. So I guess she doesn't want to get on the air. It's like blacks can't afford to get on airlines.
Well, then why she got her people looking for a plane if she's scared of flying? That's bizarre.
Get on a plane to get to this thing for Julian Lennon.
Yeah, but the thing is, they dropped like 300 names.
Yes.
And it's like flood the zone because when you're looking, there are people like Marilyn Monroe who is dead.
Elvis.
Yeah, a lot of people, because a lot of the reasons your name can be mentioned are news articles, third-party emails, contacts. Again, wealthy, famous people often cross in professional.
Okay, so just because your name's in
Changing their tune.
Just because your name's in the files doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, don't look here. Look over there.
Yeah. So
They
it's
were
like
demanding that all of them be released.
I lost my headphones there for a second.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Am I back?
Are you good? I can hear you.
I think I'm back. Tony, I'm just gonna I'm gonna move over to this next one real quick.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. We've got a thing where we've got a dueling mouse going on.
Don't touch my mouse.
If you go back to here, pull that up while I figure out what's going on with this.
What am I pulling up?
This right here.
This thing?
Yeah. Just put it on the screen.
Okay.
So anyway, from the point of view, as you hear them right there, like they're talking about how if your name's in the Epstein files, that doesn't mean anything. Nothing at all. Because you need the facts. You need to research. But that was not the opinion that they had. So here's a little before Whoopi Goldberg's name pops up in the Epstein files and after Whoopi Goldberg's name pops up in the Epstein files.
Bottom line is this. Release the damn files and release them now. Release everything.
If this does not implicate Donald Trump, why wouldn't you say release everything? They absolutely have to show us what they're all hiding. If there's nothing to hide, release it all.
But all of that information is out there. Why not just put it to rest and say, release the list?
Because, they should just say, listen, this is what it is. Do you want to offer your G2?
And it looks like they said no thanks.
Yeah.
So in other words, anybody can be on
anybody's. Well, this is my point because I'm telling you, when I tell you people are trying to turn me into, I wasn't his girlfriend. You used to have facts before you said stuff.
But Trump is on the list 38,000 times.
Well, I can't speak to him, but I'm speaking about me because I'm getting dragged. People actually believe.
Oh, that's a blow in the nose again. Yeah. Here's what's funny is the left went from release it all to you release too much.
Yes.
That's too much. That's too much.
That was with him.
He dropped like 300 names.
Yes.
And it's like flood the zone because when you're looking, there are people like Marilyn Monroe who was dead.
Elvis.
Yeah, a lot of people, because a lot of the reasons your name can be mentioned are news articles, third-party emails, contacts.
Back up. Oh, no, but...
So they're just
And the cleavage isn't impressive either.
No, it's
Liberal
not.
chicks. Tony, that is so sexist.
Yeah, it's
Could say what I want. It's America. Gall.
America.
It's funny watching these people backtrack as everybody's name's in there. And the one guy that got exonerated in the whole deal was, it turned out like as much as they want, and they still to this day, there's a billboard up in Birmingham that just I guess they just took it down because the person had bought like a month's worth, and it was Trump is in the Epstein files 38,000 times. That's all the billboard says, and nobody wants to put into context that what's his name in there for telling the FBI that Epstein was a creep. There are parts in there where Epstein is trying to collude with individuals like Michael Wolff to make sure Trump doesn't get elected.
So it's the name that pops up. Even if they're talking,
correct.
They were trying to get Trump the whole time, and Trump was like the original OG whistleblower on Epstein.
Yeah, they were trying to take Trump down or get him caught in the act of doing something nefarious. Because you think about for Epstein or anybody related to Epstein, call it Israel's government or whatever, like the power you would have if, in fact, you had, Prince Andrew-esque dirt on Donald Trump, even before he becomes president. Like, he was still a very powerful figure. You could get anything and everything you want done, but they never had it. So things, and that's why they've gone after him so hard to throw him in jail or kill him or whatever.
And I was even reading things today about how Epstein was getting frustrated because Trump wouldn't let any of these women give him a massage.
Right.
Like, I read that today.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because he had the cameras in place ready to go.
He was trying to get Trump the whole time, and that never worked out.
And then the real people, the real implications in this fall at the feet of people like the Clintons and everything. When Hillary Clinton did an interview just a day or two ago and was asked about Bill's involvement with Epstein, and listen, this is creepy right here. Listen to Hillary's response when she's asked about it.
What was your reaction when you saw some of the material that has been released? I'm thinking, for example, of images of your husband apparently in a hot tub in a swimming pool on Epstein's plane. What was your reaction to that? And do you know the context surrounding some of those images?
Absolutely. And it wasn't a hot tub on a plane. It was one of the stops they made to look at philanthropic and charitable work that my husband has done, saving literally millions of lives around the world. It turned out that was done long before there was any public awareness and certainly any conviction of any crime by Jeffrey Epstein. So it was a short period of time that was in pursuit of charitable philanthropic work. A lot of people were traveling at the same time. Many staff members, guests, other supporters of the foundation. If Bill and I had a penny for every person we've taken pictures with, we would be extremely rich today.
What was your reaction when you saw some of the material that has been released?
Okay.
Jeez, give me a break.
He was doing charitable work because I'm giving away this dirt.
Yeah, man, I mean, come on. It's given his past, there's no way she can whitewash it. And she despises him with every fiber of her being, you can tell.
She does. That's an arranged marriage. Honestly, don't y'all believe that?
Absolutely.
Don't y'all believe in
all the way back
marriages?
to Arkansas, the governor of Arkansas? It goes all the way back to them.
I don't even think Chelsea's his real kid, and I got lots of evidence supporting my claim.
You know who is his real kid?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Danny Williams.
Yep.
You familiar with Danny Williams? Let's Google Danny Williams, Bill Clinton. Do a little side by side. You'll be able to see him. There's actually a rap song made about, you can hit the, images. There you go. That first one is perfect.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he had relations with, allegedly.
And he still says to this day, he's like, Bill Clinton is my dad. My mom has confirmed it.
Slick Willie.
Yeah, I've never have a black kid. I don't even like black people.
Man.
On Wednesday.
Nauseous.
Yeah.
Vomit.
She's not even my type, but ain't my kid.
Well, since we did that, why don't we pull up, it was Chelsea Clinton, and who was the father?
Probably like Jabba the Hutt or something.
No, it was Webb Hubble.
Webb Hubble.
This guy right here, I firmly believe, because he dealt with Hillary a lot.
I told you, Hillary, that girl's ugly as hell. Can't be my baby.
I'm telling you, I think that's the real father.
Could be.
Sounds nuts, but I just don't see that as much as I see. I'm telling you. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole quite a bit years ago, and I'm convinced. So. Yeah,
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. I tried to find evidence to prove me wrong at some point, and I just finally gave up.
Bama Phoenix says Janet Reno is Chelsea's dad. Good one, brother.
That's a good one.
Hey, speaking of dead people.
Wait, before we go.
Oh.
There's a Danny Williams rap song.
What?
Yeah, just type that in YouTube.
Okay.
We used to, when he would come up, when I was at 101 with Jessica, we tried so hard. And actually, Danny Williams follows me on Twitter now. We tried so hard to get him on the show to talk about it. And every time he would come up in conversation, I do have premium, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Every time he would come up in conversation, we would play this song. It was kind of like the Fatterman song or whatever. But this is the official Danny Williams theme music.
Allowed to play it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They don't want you to know this here. She don't want you to know this.
The Arcaders.
Say the name. Let's go. Hillary, Hillary, Hillary. Yeah. You thought that we never know. The people finding out the real secrets that you've been keeping on the low. Danny Williams, Danny Williams. Let's talk about Danny Williams, Danny Williams, Danny Williams. Let's talk about Danny Williams.
Okay, that's enough. It's not really that good of a song, but Danny Williams had his own theme song. Danny Williams, Danny Williams, Danny Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's freaky.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Let's talk about what's his name.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Robert Duvall.
Yeah, him. Yeah. You read my mind. Yeah, he's dead.
I thought his worst acting role he ever did. I'll say that because all I hear is, he was the best in this. Nobody talks about his crappy crap he did. It was, I believe, Armageddon. No, Deep Impact. Deep Impact.
Yeah.
He was the crew chief for that shuttle out in space. He was horrible in that film, but he was good in everything else. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. And the what was the thing about the Space Cowboys or whatever? With all the older actors in it, he was in that. That was not good at all.
That was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking junk about him. Tony, I sent you an email with a link.
Okay.
Everybody talks about the movie Young Lions that he was in, where he does this little speech as he beats up these young punks.
Is this a Western or no?
No. He's a retired. He and Michael Caine take in Haley Joel Osment. Check this out, man. This is
right here?
This is wicked.
This is from a movie?
Yeah, this is from Young Lions. It's one of his best scenes.
Just tread lightly.
How's that barbecue? Give me some. Since this boy was suckling on his mama's tit, he's been given everything but discipline. And now his idea of courage and manhood is to get together with a bunch of punk friends and ride around irritating folks. Hey, who do you think you are, huh? Just a dumb kid, huh? Don't kill him.
We just want to start and stop just to be safe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's that Sixth Sense kid, the I See Dead People.
Yeah.
Oswald or whatever.
Okay. I'll let you handle it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Hub McCann. I fought in 2 world wars and countless smaller ones on 3 continents. I led thousands of men into battle with everything from horses and swords to artillery and tanks.
Okay,
and that's him?
Yeah.
That's Robert Duvall?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's only from like 15 years ago.
Won and lost a dozen fortunes, killed many men, and loved only one woman. Well, that's who I am. Now go home, boy.
That reminds me of John Byrd.
Yeah, don't get me going.
He looks pissed in that one, yeah.
I've only loved one woman.
All of them just go, whoop.
And she wasn't AI.
That's right.
Yeah, and we've been divorced for 10 years. Haven't fought since.
Show these old bastards who's tough. Get out your knife. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, boys.
Brought a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
You're fixing to let those teenage hormones get you into the world of trouble.
Yo, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a great movie. You should watch it. That's a great one to watch for Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make Sling Blade the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that last week. I don't know why, but
by yourself?
Just yeah.
Now that was a great performance.
And I'm telling you what, Dwight Yoakam, the country music star, he should have gotten an Academy Award.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in it too.
Wow. He was a real jerk.
One more thing before we get out of here. A couple things. We're moving. We've got to move our Friday show to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a matter of 2 days. We can't do a Friday show because John Byrd has a gig where?
Yes, at Blue Eye Bistro in Lincoln. I hadn't been there in a while, and now they've got me scheduled to work the afternoons with Leland.
Afternoon with
Leland.
That's
I told him,
right.
I said, this gig has been booked for, a couple of months. You're going to have to find somebody. I can work till 4, but that's it.
They got somebody else coming in?
Well, he said, we're going to check with Steve. Maybe you can do mornings. No, they won't.
Oh.
And it's not their fault. The corporate won't approve squat.
Yeah, they've got to pay Carrie to come in, and they would rather find
And
somebody
the only way
in-house.
he could come in is if I wasn't working.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you've got to start at Blue Eye Bistro. What time do they close?
Yeah, well, it usually I think it's 10, but it winds way down at 9. It's mainly a restaurant. So I need to get started at 6:30 at the latest, and
I can never get that name right. The Blue Eyed Eatery. I always want to say like Blue Oyster Club or something.
Yeah, no, it's the Blue Eyed
Bistro.
Bistro. It used to be the Eatery, but it burned down, and they're rebuilding.
Do we
That's
want
made
to
it twice as complicated? But go ahead.
Do we want to go? Do we want to go watch John Byrd play Friday night?
Actually, I'm down for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Wonder if we told them if they would.
Tracy and Lauren are huge fans of yours.
They probably just put us in the corner and not feed us.
No,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, do you think they'd cover our food?
Probably.
You think they'd pay for our food for us?
Probably.
Give us free food.
Andrew.
Well, I'm just wondering. Like, that would be cool.
If they didn't, we would gladly pay. Okay.
Yeah, we would. We would pay. Oh, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to pay for it.
I just ask for lemon
Sorta.
water. That's all I ask for.
And they're like, "Oh, John, are you sure you only want lemon water?" You're like,
I'm like, well, okay. Can I have the number 4 and this appetizer here?
Tommy,
and I'll
want
take
wingy.
the.
Tommy, you want wingy?
If it's not too much, I'll take the tomahawk steak.
Medium well, please.
Real quick before we get out of here, I want to bring this up, or I could. It's more of a longer conversation, so I could save it for Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But what we talked about on the radio show today with the schools allowing kids to do these anti-ICE protests and walk out of class.
God.
It's absolutely, it's insane. And by their logic, which is ICE bad, Trump bad, ICE is out here relentlessly unaliving people with no shame, like they're out there bloodthirsty, looking to unalive U.S. citizens. Why, as a teacher or an administration, would you put your students out there to protest a group of people that's allegedly executing American citizens?
You're mentally ill.
Because that's putting your students in danger, is it not?
And putting
According to you.
agenda above human lives.
But no other, I've seen no ICE protest quite like this one right here. This is out of New York. And this is a preschool. This is a kindergarten with 4 and 5-year-olds. And they have indoctrinated at a very early age these young kindergartners into hating ICE and doing their own ICE protest inside the school.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Canton. I am the director here at the Chloe Day School here in Harlem, New York. As today is a National National Day of Protest for all the violent things that we're seeing happening across our city. Here at the Chloe Day School, we learn about service and acts of service from Martin Luther King. And
Look
so
at
to end our month of service,
look at the shirt.
It's too cold outside for us
The
to
shirt
go
says,
outside and
"Dear ancestors, I understand the assignment." What's the assignment? Breaking the law? Not following the laws of the land? Is that what the ancestors stood for? Anyway, go ahead.
Our teachers cannot walk off the job and leave our children unsupervised. So today, we decided in solidarity, we will support all those who are out protesting against the violence that we see and the harm that we see happening to our friends. So some of our friends are going to share how they feel about what's happening and what they want to see happening.
They're going to share how they feel. How you feel about this? How do you feel, John Byrd?
I'm pissed. I need to hold on.
Dude, they're having the kids talk for them.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch.
Our government to change the harm that we see. So Sahad, how do you feel about what's happening?
I feel all of it.
Right, and how do you feel? What did you tell us earlier?
I feel angry.
Because you don't like to see what?
I don't like to see people are hurt or taken away from their family.
Right, and so Isabel and Amadi, what do we want to say? Stop the
hating.
Right. Okay, and my last three, Faith, Mariama, and Raya, what do we want to tell people?
Enough. Stop hurting people.
That's
and
not
what do we want to
rehearsed.
say as a school?
Enough is enough. Stop hurting people.
Ms. Shadira, would you like to share your thoughts?
My thoughts are united, we're powerful, our words are strong, kindness is free. Let's do the right thing.
Miss Amy, would you like to?
That's enough. It's like...
Dude, I had vibes with the brother's soon-to-be ex-wife, and it just seemed like a brainwashing session.
That's exactly what it is.
She'd probably fit in pretty well.
You must hate your father.
Yeah.
You know, kind of bullshit.
What's the latest on that? Anything we can share?
There's a hearing next week, Wednesday, and then mediation is Thursday. I can't give any details until those days, but it's getting juicy. He's looking good. He's confident, and he has every reason to be, but we'll let this play out and just see what God has in store.
Yeah. Nah, it'll be good, man. I think it's going in the right direction. And before we get out of here, let's see if I can find it. I don't use this app, but
Sure you
don't. You don't even know what app I'm going to say.
But we could make up in our minds what we think it could be funny, you know?
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Grinder.
Yeah.
You should have known I was going to go there, man.
It's a standard app a lot of people use. It's not something nefarious.
Yeah, Byrd. What are you using?
I don't use anything. I've got my AI girlfriend.
That's true.
It is Snapchat. And on Snapchat, my cousin told me that
that's never good.
There is a filter that is a bubbles filter, and he wanted us to try it on you. I've got to figure out though how to use it.
So you weren't prepared, is what you're saying.
I am definitely not prepared. There's got to be a way to search.
Oh, gosh, look at the time.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Everybody, we appreciate you watching us.
All right. So this is. All right. Is it? Tony, come over here and look at this. Look.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hold on.
You can take a screenshot.
Yeah, a little lower. A little lower. Just that's what she said. Oh my
God. Oh.
No, you had it.
You
had
guys
it.
are ridiculous.
Right in the center. Yep. Just steady.
Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. You can all kiss my ass.
Oh, there it is. Keep it right there. Keep talking, Byrd.
What?
Who's your girlfriend?
Who's my girlfriend? Who's your daddy?
Is that Petunia?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you born?
I don't know. Ontario, Canada.
Do you like hockey?
I love me some hockey.
How about playing guitar?
Yeah, not so much, but
okay. Yeah, you're looking sexy. All right.
All right, give us a monologue that we can use for a short.
Well, you guys pretty much suck, but there's one guy on your show that is the best. John Byrd. He is unbelievable. He is probably my favorite podcast guy of all time because he's who he is. You guys can kiss my ass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I see it. Oh no.
Oh, that's good, man. I can't tell you're wearing a filter at all.
Oh man. Yeah, the glasses are a little big.
Yeah, especially when you turn your head, they like stretch across your face. All right, that's enough of that. That's completely inappropriate. Let's get out of here.
Andrew, yeah.
Let's end with humiliating. Man.
Are we doing a post show? Everybody go with the post show?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Tony, got final words?
Final words. Thanks everybody. Valentine's Day was awesome. I'm looking forward to future Petunia audio tracks to the disc, I guess, and get plenty of water, meat, sunlight, and sleep. Stay positive and hang in there. And if you're in the stock market, by the way, I gave some picks a while back. Keep buying those. Not financial advice.
Good advice.
Yes, it is very much so.
Yeah, not official financial advice.
Correct.
Consult your financial advisor before you make any moves. John Byrd.
Yes, I would like to say that with the weather changing constantly, especially here in the South, with it being very cold and then it, warming up, make sure that you drink green tea, put some honey in there, put some lemon, put a little bit of stevia if you want, a little bit of whiskey will do wonders for you. So fight the phlegm. That's what I'm saying. People used to think, phlegm is our friend. Phlegm is not your friend. Phlegm will affect you in negative ways. Every time you swallow phlegm, it gets stuck in your large intestine. You could have like 5 pounds of phlegm in your large intestine. Do you want that? No. You better drink green tea.
Solid.
Yeah, it's advice. I want to be more like Tony and say things that matter.
Interesting. All right. That's it? No financial advice?
Never.
Not from me, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Buy 10 by the metric ton, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Buy 10.
Buy 10.
Bye. All right. We're out of here. Members only coming up next. Thank you, OTL Nation. Thank you, Bubba Army. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. And Alex Stein, if you're listening, I'll let your boy. Please, because my self-esteem is literally crashing as we speak.
Oh.
And it will not recover until I hear back from Alex Stein. Because we love you. No Diddy, but we love you. And we want you back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
Come back.
And by the way, I want to say thank you to every single person that was involved in getting John Byrd back on the radio. Because it has completely changed my demeanor and how I feel about doing the radio show. Even as I was sick today, I felt like we had an okay show today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. And also, I'd like to express my appreciation for all of the super chats that people Cash App is just about shut down. We've had so many.
We didn't get a single dollar out of this episode.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
That's okay.
That is okay. Sometimes that happens. But we'll be on the other side with a members only. So y'all join us. If you're not a member, remember, go to YouTube, the Over the Line YouTube, hit the join button, $4.99 a month, easy peasy, and catch us on that side. Until next time, circle!